So, when we talk about taste buds, we want to explain. This is something that. What are you doing?
Taste buds.
Oh my gosh. So, this is
I was
something.
giving a visual.
Are you done?
I'm done now.
May I carry on?
You may.
Now you lost me. So, when I talk about taste buds, the thing that really strikes me is when we start to eat healthier, people say things like, oh, I can never have a burger again. Or like, if I'm on this diet, and we're like, well, first of all, we don't teach diets. And second of all, we don't teach restriction. And I think when it comes to living a healthy lifestyle, people have a lot of restriction. They feel like, because when you diet, like when you actually diet, that you take things away, like the Atkins diet, for example, no carbs. And then when we have that like mindset of when we diet, we take things away. So first of all, the way we teach is not a diet. So that's very, very basics, not a diet. These are lifestyle changes. And the other thing is when it comes to taste buds is that our taste buds actually change.
They do.
They really do. So you'll start to, once you start to eat cleaner foods, once you start to get away from toxins and preservatives, you start to get away from refined sugar, your taste buds change and they want different things. Mm-hmm. They want more natural types of foods and substances. So the main topic here right now today is give your taste buds a chance to change.
You know, one of the most, I don't know what the right word is here, but one of the most like powerful things that had happened to me was once I cut out refined sugar years and years ago, and then I went back and had a taste or a nibble of something that had refined sugar in it. It was so sweet. Whereas before, when I was consuming refined sugar, you wouldn't even think twice about it, right? And then I realized just how sweet it was until you cut that out. So it's interesting how over time, when your taste buds change, you no longer want those sugary, salty, those kinds of foods because it ruins the taste of what you're having. So a good example is, stir fries, because we have all of these natural yummy tastes from the veggies, the broccoli, the peppers, the onions, and then a lot of times we'll smother it with a sauce, a teriyaki sauce.
Marinate it.
Yeah. like a teriyaki sauce, I think, is a good example. Soy sauce. And you're not even tasting the food. You're just tasting the salt, the toxic chemicals, and the flavoring from the sauce, right? But as you transition, it might seem bland at first to have a stir fry, for example, without anything on it. But after a while, you're going to be able to enjoy the tastes of the food, of the veggies.
And that's the main part of like the way we teach is like give yourself a chance to enjoy the natural flavors of food because they taste good. Like there's a reason why they're natural. They're grown in nature, and we put all this time and effort into growing these foods. If you have your own garden, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But by putting like hot sauce, for example, is one of them. Hot sauce, like some people put hot sauce on everything. Well, all you're doing is tasting the hot sauce, and you don't give yourself a chance to your taste buds to change, and don't give yourself a chance to enjoy the actual food that's going in our body.
Yeah, also, when we are changing our taste buds, or when our taste buds change, I suppose, when we're transitioning to more healthier eating, give yourself a chance to try new things or things that maybe in the past you didn't like so much. So maybe, there's a certain veggie that you didn't like. Let's take Brussels sprouts, for example. And you've never liked Brussels sprouts. You won't touch them. Well, once you're starting on your journey, be open-minded and give yourself the chance to try some of those foods again, maybe in a different way than you had before, because your taste buds changing means that there's a good chance that you are going to like different foods.
Right, absolutely. It's a great point. And I suppose that we can wrap up that segment, but we have hot sauce here we're going to talk about in a minute. But if you give your taste buds a chance to change, you're not going to crave like burgers, for example. When we try to explain to people and they say, I'm never going to get to have a burger, and we just say like, you can, but your taste buds are going to change, your body's going to change, you're going to want better quality types of food. You're not going to want to go to the fast food. You're going to want to make a salad. I know that might sound like a stretch or a bit crazy to some people, but that's how it goes. And you just need to give your body a chance to adapt in your taste buds as well.
And you'll no longer want that stuff.
That's right.
That's right.
Naturally attract to better quality.
Yeah. move along now. Our product is going to be a hot sauce. Drew talked about the hot sauce, putting hot sauce on everything. And Drew actually was a hot sauce fan, or is a hot sauce fan.
Yep.
Yeah, so you used to put hot sauce on everything, right?
I did enjoy hot sauce on a lot of different things. And so I found, as we continue to clean up our diet and read ingredients, I found this really nice hot sauce. It's called Arizona Peppers Organic Harvest Foods. And it's just that it says habanero pepper sauce. The ingredients are clean, and there's only a handful of them on here. I don't need to read all of them out, but that's the brand that we would recommend. And it's clean. It's a clean product. You can put it on our different foods to spice it up a little bit. And I think that was something we wanted to point out, because some people are like, well, I love my soy sauce, or I love my hot sauce. What can I do? That's something that you can do.
Yeah, just find a cleaner version of what you already have. And also consider reducing the amount that you're using. If you're using a hot sauce on everything, try and limit that or reduce that amount to maybe having hot sauce just a couple times a week or something, if you're having it every day, because you do want to train your taste buds to taste those natural flavors in food.
Yep, absolutely.